All right, so because we had some questions and we were getting short on time, and maybe I was going a little too fast, I want to make sure I give you guys an opportunity to see another problem with applying what we learned today with negative exponents and zero exponents so that you are confident in your approach. And we're applying those two things to something we've done already called the distributive property. And notice I'm using my Green Bay colors, even though I'm not a Green Bay fan, but that's where I will be coming up shortly. So 2x to the negative second power y to the third times, in parentheses, x squared y minus 3x to the negative first power y to the negative third power. And I am going to simply write out all the steps so you can see them. So as I distribute this, you can see clearly what I have going on. Clearly as far as my handwriting goes. So far, all I've indicated to you is exactly what I'm doing, and that's distributing it. I totally left a step out so that I didn't leave any steps out. I actually showing a step that maybe you aren't normally writing out. Now let's put this into practice. And all I did was spread everything out. And in the case of the 6 here, negative 6, I did 2 times negative 3. And then I wrote out all of my variables so that I can combine like terms. And when I combine like terms, I get 2x to the 0 power y to the fourth power minus 6x to the negative third power y to the 0 power. Keep in mind that when your exponents are 0, the answer is 1. So if I wrote out even one more step, I end up with 2 times 1 times y to the fourth power minus 6 times x to the negative third power times 1. And when I simplified all that out, I get 2y to the fourth power minus 6x to the negative third power. And what I want you to take away from this is that 1 never goes away. It's there. But when you multiply by 1, it names itself, which is called the identity property of multiplication, something you learned a long time ago. So make sure you are aware of that especially if in a problem that you're doing, and I lost my Green Bay colors, in a problem that you are doing and you're being very careful at, that if you ever end up in a situation where you've got y to the 0 power, a to the 0 power, y to 0 power times a to 0 power plus 4x squared z, that since y to 0 and a to 0 are 1, what you got is 1 times 1 plus 4x squared z, that your answer is 1 plus 4x squared z. And it's not just 4x squared z, because that 1 didn't go away. 1 times 1 is still 1, and it needs to be there. It's valuable, and it should not be left out. Hope that helps.